Hi, my friends. Welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Friday, TGIF. We made it. Made it another Friday. Woohoo! How is everybody? Happy Friday. The rest of my spring order came. So for some reason, I placed 2 orders. I did a full order, which came today. My partial order came the other day. And then I ordered some extras to do the mystery kits. Those came also, so that will be going out today or tomorrow. So if you ordered one of those mystery bundles, you should be receiving it probably by Tuesday. So anyways, guys, I'm going to show you what I received, and we're going to do 2 projects. Both of them are really quick projects. So I thought I would show you, and I finished up the Easter window insert for Snoopy and Woodstock, so I thought I would share that with you. I did the standard one the other day, showed you that. Sorry, got a tickly nose. But I got this done last night, and I think it turned out super cute. So I did pretty Easter colors for the words. It says Happy Easter. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Let me give you a closer look on that. Let me go to our camera here. I want to show you everything. Anyways, go ahead and say hello. I'm going to put myself up in the corner. I did have to restart all my devices this morning again. It's becoming quite the thing. Multiple times a week having to do that. All right, let me go ahead and tip that this way so you can see it, and then I'll give you a close-up look so you can see just how cute it turned out. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm so excited. I have 8 of them painted. But I got one completely finished last night before I went to bed, so I could show you guys. I need to do the stenciling on the rest of them. I have 8 painted, but just need to do use my stencils on my Snoopy and my Woodstock on 7 more, and then assemble them. So I'll have them ready for my craft show coming up in a month. I'm excited about that. Trying to get to comments. Gonna share this over to VIP group. Go ahead and say hello as you're hopping on. I do have the heat press on. We're gonna do a couple of things today, but I want to show you the rest of my stuff arrived. So the spring collection will be available to customers on Tuesday the 10th. Okay, so that's the next release that's coming up. Tuesday the 10th, you'll be able to get that. And right now, designers can order. You'll still be able to order then. There's really no cutoff. It's kind of funny how that, where people ask, well, when does it cut off? It really actually doesn't, because it just keeps going. So you can order early. If you're a designer, you can order early right now. If you are a customer, Perks member, you're going to be able to order on Tuesday. So I am trying to share this, but my VIP group is not showing up as an option. Sometimes that happens. Come on. All right. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay. Okay, guys. Isn't this so cute? All right. So let me just show you. So I made this into a standard the other day, but this is our little window insert. So it's available. We did the St. Patrick's Day one yesterday. Look at this. Look how cute. I did do polka dots on this one because I thought it kind of needed it. And I love doing the colors, like an Easter egg. So anyways, I will have those available for sale at my craft show. I'm so excited. I'm going to have to make some more windows. I made a dozen, but I don't think that's going to be enough, because I sold most of the ones that I had at my craft show. I think I only had like a couple of them left. Okay, stay. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, let me show you all the goodies here. Go ahead and say hello. Hi, Pam. How are you? Hi, Denise. Hi, Betty. Good morning, Laura. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Linda. Good morning, Sandy. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Janine. I know, isn't it so cute? I just love it. So Tara said, I'm going to have to make one for every season. I'm like, I could use the same Snoopy and Woodstock. They will work for every season. So pretty excited about that. It's going to work out really well. Hi, Shelly over on YouTube. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Maria. Good morning. Okay, so let's start out with this right off the bat. This cute little bunny sitter. We're going to make this today. Oh, I need to get orange out too. Oh, I do. I need orange and I need some green. Okay, so I thought I had everything out that I needed, but I don't. Let me get some orange. And where's the green? There's a green. Oh, that's a shimmer one. That's not the one I want. Where is just a plain green? I did order more chalk paste yesterday for myself because I sold all my extras to you guys. Where is my green? That's a shimmer. I don't want shimmer. I want a regular green. I had it the other day. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? Uh-oh. Stuff is falling here. My parchment paper is falling. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's Ivy. Okay. My parchment paper wants to slide off there. I have it ready to go because we're going to do the flag too. Okay, so we're going to make the cute little bunny. He has the front and the back. And then there is a little pom-pom to glue on his butt. So we'll do that. And he has little dangly legs. So we're going to make that. And then let's open some of this stuff up. I think this is the birdhouse, I think. Hi, Lori, how are you? Your transfer order from you is finally being delivered. Oh my gosh, Laura, I'm so happy. Whew. Well, I had an issue because I sent some things first class and I didn't realize there wasn't tracking on it. I know now. There's no tracking. I can't track it. Okay, look at this. Oh, little moss. I'm not sure if I'll be able to handle that. But anyways, here's our little pieces for this birdhouse sign. There is jute. And there's moss. I am not sure if I'm going to use the moss or not. I don't know if it's fake moss. But anyway, so that's a new one. Isn't that cute? Cute little kit. I might not be able to use the moss. It might not be. I'm going to just drop it right down there. See if I can do this. Okay, so this is the picket fence. Now, I don't really want to take it out, but it's a whole bunch of pieces of the pickets, and then you chalk on them, and then there's boards that go across. Can I do it? And it's not going to make too much of a noise. Not too loud. Okay, so this is the flag, the garden flag. We're going to actually use, remember these pencils? So, hi Sheila, how are you? Good morning. Traveling from Colorado to Missouri. Beautiful and sunny day. Nice, nice. I love that. We'll be safe. I think I really want to do the bee. I like the roses, but I'm going to do the bee. So this is a garden flag that is made with sublimation fabric. So this is through Chalkator. So we're going to do this today. So we'll do the bunny and we'll do this. Okay, so I'll iron it flat. I have my heat press already. Maybe we should do that first. Maybe we should do this first. It does have a tag on here. How annoying is that? The tag is gonna have to go. Anyways, we should probably do that first. How cute. Can't wait to do that. Okay, I have a couple more things. Okay, so this was the other one. I just wanted to show you. That's the same size. So we did that, and I can just toss that over here, I think, onto that. Okay, and then surfaces. So these were like our box frame, but guess what? They're flat. They are not thick. Okay, so these are new surfaces. They're called mainstay frame, but they don't sit on a shelf. They are flat, and they have the hanger. If you want to put a hanger on the back of them, I can see a problem right now. This is bowed. So I don't know if it's because of the plastic on it, but it is bowed. That could be a problem. That could be a problem if all of them are that way. I don't know. It might flatten out when it's open. Anyways, there's a 9x9 and a 9x12. Okay, so those are new surfaces, but they're not a box frame. You know, we all thought, oh, they're like the box frame. Well, kind of. They're the same type, but they're not thick. They're like a 1/4 inch thick is all. Yep, so they're cute, but I can see that this is bowed already. So that would be a problem for me because I wouldn't want my stuff. I just broke it. Did you hear that? I just snapped. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm gonna have to paint it. Maybe it'll lay flat now though. Okay, don't try to do what I just did. It did snap this one side, but when I paint it, you're not gonna see that. Yeah, it did crack. Okay, so anyways, there's that. Okay, so 2 more things that I have, the eggs. Okay, so like I said, I showed you everything else the other day, but these didn't come with my order because I placed 2 orders and I didn't do a full order. I did partials. Okay, these are the eggs that you chalk on it and then you put them together. Remember the Christmas trees? So they'll be like that. So you chalk on it and you chalk on both sides and then you put them together. So there's 3 eggs. We'll do that another day. And then there's bunnies, bunny standers. Sound familiar? We have all our standers. They're doing the standard. I didn't realize they're flat either. Yeah, it looks like they're going to warp. Yep. Put it down a little bit and press it in between a towel. Yeah, to try to straighten it out. Too late. I broke it. I should have read your comment before that. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Yeah, nothing a bite can't cut. Yeah, exactly. I know. Well, I think they'll be okay, but it is warped. So, I don't know. All right, here's their bunny standers. All right, so it looks like this is how, so you would chalk on your bunny and then you put the base on and then the base is going to go into this, I think, yeah. Yeah, then the base goes into here somehow. Somehow it fits. If it ships, it fits. Okay, so it does fit in there. Yeah. Okay, so there's your stand. So there's your little bunny standers. All right, so we'll do those another day. So we'd have to paint these bottom pieces. You'd have to paint the bottom pieces, otherwise it wouldn't look right. Anyways, that is their little bunny standers. Okay, so I'll put all those back in here so I don't lose any pieces. The stands are a little funky for me, but they do work. They do work. Okay, we're going to make this sign. We're going to do our sublimation first, and then we'll do our little bunny with the dangly legs. I figured we'll do 2 things since there's plenty of time to do that. Okay, all right, so let me bring my thingamadiggy up here so I can iron this. I need to iron this flat. I have my heat press on. Wet it down and put it under your heat press. Oh yeah, yeah, that would probably work, huh? I know. Okay, all right. So let me get this so it's not wrinkly. Let's get all of our wrinkles out first. I don't like to ever do any inking, any chalking, any whatever on a surface that is wrinkled. I see people do it all the time and it's my pet peeve. It really is. Iron that t-shirt. Iron that tea towel. Iron that flag. Why would you want to have wrinkles in there? Okay, I'm going to have to flip it over and do the other side too. So... all right, but I didn't do this ahead of time because I just barely opened my box this morning. I was like, okay, let's pick out a project. I just opened everything this morning. Okay, so this doesn't feel weird. You know how sometimes the polyester fabric feels kind of odd. This doesn't feel that way. I am trying to get that wrinkle out at the top. Why doesn't it's being stubborn? Okay, so we are going to be sublimating onto this. I'm going to pick the best side. Okay, so this is going to hang. It is a flag. Let me flip it again. I'm going to take off the little tag. Your talk to text is not working very well. Put it down a little bit and then put it in the heat press between. Yeah, that probably would work. Definitely. No problem. No problem at all. Okay, let me take this tag off. I wonder what it says on the tag. Okay. All right, so I have lots of new things coming your way. Of course I do. I just didn't have time to post everything. You know what? I think that I want to spray this. I'm always afraid. So I am going to cover it with parchment paper. I'm going to spray it to get these last few little wrinkles out, but I'm always afraid that it'll scorch it. I actually scorched some of it. Remember the canvas pillowcases? I have actually scorched the canvas pillowcases before. Remember the ones that were so hard to get the wrinkles out? Okay, I'm trying really hard to do this to get those last couple of wrinkles out. Okay, all right. Whew. Hi, Jenny, how are you? Hi, Lucia. Okay, we have, this is Chocateur. Yep, there we go. This is a sublimation flag. All right, so I'm going to put this down underneath in case it goes all the way through. I don't think it's going to. Okay, I do have my tape there. So we have this gorgeous, gorgeous Bumblebee heat transfer. I'm going to take it out of the thing and we're going to use our heat press to do it. I think it's for a minute. I hope. Oh my gosh, I don't remember. I think it's a minute because I reset my timer. But there's two areas here, so I have to. I don't know if it'll cover the whole thing. I might have to do it in thirds. Okay, so this is a Chocateur heat transfer. I'm gonna try to get it out of here without making. I didn't want to wrinkle it or anything like that. So okay, there we go. I'm gonna toss that down there. Okay, you put it, so see how gorgeous it is? But the color is going to come out. When I press it with my, I'm going to go out just a tiny bit. Okay, when I press it with my heat press, the color's going to become intense. Okay, I'm going to tape this down. I have my tape. I have my heat press set at 400. I'm going to do it for 60 seconds on each section. I am going to tape it. This is my heat tape. Okay, I'm going to tape it so it doesn't move on me. If it moves, then it's going to be blurred. We don't want that. So I'm going to actually tape it all the way around so it doesn't move at all. Let me make sure it's laying flat. Okay. So, happy Friday, guys. What do you guys have planned? Oh, so I wanted to let you know my husband did get the tile put back down. He did. So, he got it put back down. He used the mortar that you mix yourself. The other mortar in the pre-mix stuff, he left the thing open and it still hasn't solidified, so it definitely was a bad batch. Okay, now I need to cover it also. I need to cover it, not 400. Do you think that's too hot? 360? You think 360? Okay, so 360. Okay, let me do it at 360. Okay. Oh. Okay, 360. All right, so it's going to have to sit for a second. It needs to cool down now, right? So let me just let it sit for a second. Well, it needs to cool for a second. Okay, so 360 for 60 seconds. Thank you. Thank you. For some reason, it went to 400. I think that's what I've been doing, the puzzles out there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and open this up while I'm waiting for it to cool down for just a second. I'll open up the bunny. It just needs to cool. It's way too hot now. So we'll open up the bunny, get everything ready for that. We're going to do 2 projects today. So we're going to do this bunny. We will cut it in half. That's for his dangly legs. He's a chunky bunny. There's his little pom-pom. Let's put those things over here so I don't lose them. There's his legs. I don't need that. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, so it's at 380. Maybe if I just hold it up a second, it'll start to cool a little bit. All right. Yeah, so I guess it automatically turned to 400. Okay. Oh, no way. I actually think that I was using 400 back there. Okay, tape well. Okay. All right, so I taped it really well. Okay, we're going to start at the top. 379. We're getting cooler. 377. I think I can go ahead and start it because I think that as I do it, it's going to cool down. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start at the top. I think I have to do it in 3s. And then, okay, so timer, where's my timer? Right here. Okay, so I'm just going to hold it. And I'll do it in 3 sections. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and do this. So this is the Chocator surface, and this is the Chocator stencil, or not stencil, heat transfer. So I really like this. I think that you have to have a holder to put this in. I'm going to look and see if they have any of the holders that you put in the ground and kind of figure out what to do with it, because I think that there are flag holders that they make. So you sent me a message last night about your transfer. No rush, just letting you know it's not another Facebook ad response. Oh, okay. You know what? It's so funny because I did do an ad recently, and I have gotten, I mean, I've never had an ad with so much response, but they're all auto responses. So my problem is that I have too many responses that I just can't even look at it anymore right now. So I'll look for yours though. But I had all these people saying, can I make a purchase? Can I make a purchase? So you know that they must have pressed a button by accident. I don't usually advertise stuff, but I did advertise for my bundles, and I had like all these auto responses that were just crazy. The flagpoles are available everywhere. Oh, okay, perfect. Perfect. I just have to look. I haven't even looked for it yet. Probably Amazon will be my go-to because I don't go anywhere. They probably have them at Walmart or at Michael's. So anyways, I just wanted to do it today. I just opened it this morning. I was like, oh yeah, let's do this. Let's do this so I can show you how easy it is. All right. Okay, next section. And I'm just kind of putting like a little bit of pressure on there. I want to peek at it and make sure it worked. I don't want to take the whole thing off. I want to peek at the corner, make sure that it actually did. Oh, set the timer, Darlene. Flag holder at Dollar Tree were $1.25. Now probably $1.50. Oh, nice. Okay, so I'll have to look and see. I haven't gone to Dollar Tree. We have a Dollar Tree that's just a couple of miles from my house. You're sent a message like 4 times. Yeah, you know what? It's really funny how, okay, yeah, I'll just look. I haven't looked yet. So, yeah, I just figured I'm going to do it. I love the bee. I think it's pretty. I did order another flag the other day so I can do the rose one. I thought that was pretty also. I know a lot of people put things like this at grave sites. They'll change them out. I thought that's kind of cool. Yeah, so anyways, almost done. Countdown. I know this is the boring part, but let's see what it looks like. Almost done. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0. Okay. Dollar Tree wouldn't be the best quality, but oh yeah, if quality matters. Yeah. Okay. So I want to peek at the top. It's going to be cool at the top by now. I want to see if it worked or if I need to do longer. I don't want to take it undone if it needed to be longer. Oh yeah, I think it's done. I think we're done, guys. Okay, so I'm going to just peel it off. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you saw how pastel it looked. Look at this gorgeous color. You guys, this would be so pretty on a pillow too. Can you imagine a pillow? Although it would be going sideways, but I guess that wouldn't matter. Look at how gorgeous that is. All right, so it turned out perfectly. And yeah, you can hardly see the tag. I wasn't so thrilled with the tag, but right up here is where and I made sure I did it the right direction. Here's where it goes through your flag thing. So I will have to find a flag post to put it on. Isn't it gorgeous? It is so pretty. Heat tape is available on Amazon. Yes. So my heat tape that I got, when it came in, it was in these big rolls, and I happened to have this from years ago. So this used to have tape on it that we would use for our packages when we did the ornaments. So when we did a ton of ornaments, we would wrap each thing in paper and we would tape it shut. So I have that from way back then. Okay. Isn't it gorgeous? That is so pretty, you guys. I love it. I love it. Okay, we're gonna do our bunny now because I thought this didn't take that long. So we're gonna do another project too. All right, thank you for all your help, guys. So yeah, it comes in rolls. I actually, from Amazon, it comes in a big roll, but you can get it anywhere. I'm gonna just put this over there for now. Okay, let's do our bunny. We're gonna do both sides. We're gonna do the feet. And we're gonna glue on the tail. I need to plug in, I need to unplug my heat press and plug in my glue gun. I didn't think I should have both plugged in at once. I didn't want to overload my little circuit here. This actually has electrical on the side. So I'm able to plug into this. Okay, so I think I want to cut this, you guys. I just want to do it because it'll be easier for me. You don't have to cut yours, but guess what? I think it's going to be easier for me to work with all of this stuff. And if you want to put, that's a cute little bow. We could do the bow with chalk paste. Okay, so here's what we're doing, guys. We're doing the front, and then we're going to paint in the little carrot. I think I have a small brush down here, hopefully. Some type of small brush. Oh, I do have those teeny tiny ones. That will work. Okay, so I do have the teeny tiny ones. That will work. And a tray. I have some water. Okay, perfect, because we're going to color in the carrot and the little thing there. You have a tape dispenser that auto cuts it. Oh, nice. You go through a lot of tape. I know, because you make so much stuff. Yes. No, I totally get that. Okay, so these are the feeties. So we're gonna do the feet. So we'll do the front and then we'll flip it and we'll do the back. I'm thinking I should do the back and flip it. What if I mess up on the front? Let's do the back first. Let's do the back first. I'm gonna use zinc. Is it zinc? No, I'm going to use ash. It looks like zinc. I'm going to use ash. So I'll do this, and that way I can flip it over, and we don't have to worry if it messes up a little bit. Okay, so there's that. Let's get the feeties. This comes in a kit, or you can actually purchase the transfer by itself or purchase the bunnies by themselves. So you can purchase extra bunnies. I like that they did that. They don't do that very often where you can purchase extra of the bunnies. I thought that was really good. So should that be on the bottom part or on the top? I think I'll leave it on the top because so that you can see when the jute goes through. Okay. All right, so I'm going to open this. And there's not a lot. Guess what? Guess what? I wish that I had more of this. Yep. I just don't know. I'm always so giving. When I do my sales, it's like, let's just sell everything, and then I don't keep it for myself. Okay, let's do the feeties. 1, 2. I should have kept more for myself. I did not keep extras. I sold it to you guys. Okay, here's the other one. It's easy to see on these. You can see through. So let me go ahead. So this color is no longer available, but look at how cute that is. Look at how cute. All right, I'm going to put this over here. So you can use these over and over. All right, there's the feet. We're going to do the back. We'll dry it and then we'll flip it and we'll do the front. And I'm going to do the little nose in pink. And then we'll color in the carrot and the carrot top. So, similar to the one a couple, yes, you are right. This is very similar to the other one. It's just that it's chunky. And yes. So, chunky and with the feet that dangle. You are absolutely right. It's very similar to the other one. And we loved it. We loved the other one. I think it's kind of hard to, bunnies are bunnies are bunnies. It's hard to do different things. It's kind of like a gingerbread is a gingerbread is a gingerbread. They don't always look different. So, okay, making sure that I scrape off the excess so I can use that on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to peel that up. We're going to dry it. Look how cute that is. All that little detail. I love it. I let the little tail, so you could keep it like that, or we're going to glue the little pom-pom on. I did plug in my hot glue gun. Okay, let us dry. Let me grab my heat gun. Have you looked into the file that you sent you? Did you send me a file? I'll have to look again for your email. I did not, I did not see an email from you. I wonder if it went to my spam folder. Jenny, when did you send it? I know we were talking about it about a week ago, but I have not. For the box, I have not seen it. I wonder if it went to my spam folder. Okay, it's dry. I'm going to flip it. So I'm going to do the nose first so that I don't mess it up. Do you do both sides of the feet? You could, except for the bottom part is not going to show. So it's going to be hanging down. Do you think I should do both sides? I don't think I'm going to do both sides because it's going to be hanging down. But you could. You could. My parchment paper wants to slide off of my shelf over here. You totally could. I'm going to do the nose first. You'll resend. Yeah. Go ahead and resend it to me. I don't remember seeing it. I do get hundreds of emails a day. I try to go through. I don't delete them. So if it's sent, then it's still there, or it went to the spam folder. So just send me a message and say, hey, I just sent it. Okay, this is ballet slipper, but I've kind of added to it, made it a little bit different. So I am just doing the nose. I'm going to very carefully just do the nose and then peel that up and then do the rest. Okay, so, okay, there's the little, and that's the shape of it. It is that shape. Okay, and then I'm going to do everything else in ash. You get right around there. Oops, got a little bit of pink. It's okay. Don't sweat the small stuff, guys. And it's all small stuff in life. Well, we're going to dry it and then we'll watercolor in that carrot. Remember doing that with the last one that we had? I think this is really cute. think it's cute. I did not order extras for my craft show though, because I thought it's not something that I really would sell at my craft shows. I think they're cute, but I think that they don't really blend in with all the stuff that I make. Okay. Cleaning this off. Scrape off the excess. Put it back in your jar. So you can reuse that. Okay. All right. You ready to see this? Cutie patootie. And we'll dry it and we'll watercolor that in very carefully. We will. Okay. So cute. So yeah, Betty, you totally could do both sides. You really could. Okay. All right, let's dry this, and then we're going to water down some of our orange and some of our green, and we will color in that carrot, but it needs to be dry first. So isn't it cute? I think it's really cute. We're going a little bit closer for you guys. There we go. So this is Chocolate for designers. It's available right now. For customers, you'll have to wait till Tuesday to order. I do have some bundles, mystery bundles, that I'm sending out if you ordered. There are different amounts, $25, $40, $75, $100. I did have somebody order the 75, but nobody ordered the 100. But I was going to log in. I was going to tell you the pricing on this. Let me see if I can log in. And there's facial recognition on here. Let me get you pricing on this so I can tell you how much this bunny is. Okay, so the frames, the retail price is $18. You definitely want to be a Perks member. That smaller size is $10. The 9x12 frame is $12. This bunny kit with the bunny, the bundle is $28 retail. It's $16.80 for designers. So to get it, if you get a discount. Okay, so let's take some of our orange. We are going to water some of this down. I have my teeny tiny brushes. I think it's going to work. And then here's some green. Your order comes today. Nice. Yay. So I had people that ordered from my sale, and they're just barely getting the last sale. They're just barely getting their orders. It's been crazy. Like Laura said, she's just getting hers. I had somebody else too. It's frustrating. The post office is crazy. I did just get a great big order of paint, because now that our paint is not available at Hobby Lobby, I'm ordering through the corporate, the company, the Deco Art Company. Yeah. Okay, so these teeny tiny fingernail brushes, I'm going to turn this, and I think this is going to be the best way, is with these teeny tiny ones. It'll color it right in and be easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, right up to the edge. Okay. All right. Okay, so this was Ivy was the color. Okay, just like that. Okay, so we have our green. And then I'm going to get some orange. I have another one of these little things. I know, isn't this so cute? I'm going to take some of my orange. And I did put some water over here already. Oops. This brush isn't as... Oh, it must be brand new. I think the brush is brand new. I need to... Actually, that's way too watered down. I need to grab a paper towel. Okay. And wipe that. Okay. All right, I got it clean. Okay, I think we're good now. And I am just going to color this in. Get our little carrot colored in. All right. So what you got planned this weekend? Anyone have craft shows this weekend? Jenny, do you have a craft show? I know you do a lot more than I do. You do a lot of outside ones and street shows and all those. I used to, but I just can't make myself try to set up. My setup takes way too long. I'm not able to set up same day. I need to have at least a full day to set up. I probably could do like a modified setup and do like all of my Easter sitters. I thought about that once. Doing just shelving and do all that stuff rather than doing everything. I'm sure that I could do a smaller setup, but I'm just not feeling it. I'm working on stuff around the house this weekend, getting things ready for the upcoming craft show. I have some paperwork stuff I have to do for it, update my customer list because I have to do the mail out soon. And so all the people that signed up, we always have new people. We usually have a couple of hundred people sign up. Yeah, it's crazy. Sometimes 200 new people have to type in all their addresses. It would be nice if it would scan it. I wish I could do that. Okay, look at how cute that is. See how cute that is? Okay, so I'm going to dry this and then we're going to tie on the feet. No crazy shows until March, making sure the knee is hit. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Looking for shows to do. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. And then like my show, we don't have as much room. So I don't even have all my people. I'm kind of sad, but I'm wrapping up all the last things that I have to do for the county for that. So I'm hoping I have all my ducks in a row and there's no surprises during the craft show. Okay, getting it all dry. I can see it changing color. I'm gonna make sure it's 100% dry. Okay, let me touch it. Yep, okay. Isn't it cute? He is adorable. Okay, or she. He or she. Should we do the bow? Oh, I think it would kind of be in the way. I think the bow would be in the way of the... If I put the bow on there, it's going to be in the way of this. Do I have other ribbon up here? Oh, I don't think so. Okay, I think we're going to skip the bow. I think I would have to just do part of the bow. We're going to skip the bow. Okay, we're going to do our jute. So I'm going to unwind this. Going to get it out. The thing that I'm thinking that could be the problem is that, look at, it's all like that. I do have other jute over here that's nice. This is like all wrinkled. It's not going to lay flat. I'm going to take my other jute that I have. I'm going to cheat. So it's going to lay flat. I think what you do is you thread it through and then it goes through the back. Oh, do we tie a knot on each side? Maybe we tie a knot on each side. If you need to tape this so that it goes through easily, you can tape your ends. Might have to do that so that it's like a shoelace. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's get the back part on first. I think what I'll do is I'll do individual. I was thinking about going across, but I'm going to do individual. We have to tie a double knot, because that will pull through. We don't want it pulling through and having the leg come off. I do need to glue on the tail, but I thought I'll do that last because I'm going to be working with this. Okay, so there's one. And then we have to decide how long do we want it to be. Probably like that length. However, I'm going to cut this off. We're going to get the next one going. Maybe a very light pink in the ears. Oh yeah, that could work too. Some pink in the ears. Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I have my brush. I have a stencil brush that I could do that with. Could do that. Or a sponge. Okay, so I'm going to tie my knot. Yeah, you definitely could do that. You definitely could add some pink on there. You can tie your own bow. I'm looking around. Do I have any ribbon just sitting here somewhere? I have red ribbon, but that's it. I wasn't prepared. The dog ate my homework. Okay, so I want to do these about the same length. I hope that works because I has to go through and it has to be tied. I have plenty of jute I can redo if I need to. Okay. All right, let's get the legs on, or feet on. Okay, it's going to go through the hole. And so I want it to hang like this so that you see the top part. So I'm going to tie this. Bead legs would be nice. Yes, you could definitely put beads in there. That would be really cute. Buttons. Do you remember the button dolls? Anybody make those? I used to do the ones with the wooden beads. So they had the wooden head and had that hair stuff the hair that's wool. I used to do that. That's gonna be cute. So it's gonna hang right off the side. Do I have anything I can set it on? I'm looking around for a shelf or something. I really don't have anything. I might be able to go in so you could see the front of my cabinet. I might be able to do the view so it's hanging off of there. Maybe. Then you can see all my junk. This in the outside. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay, so I have that. So it's going to hang like this so that the feet are going to hang down. Yeah, you could definitely do the ears. Let me see about that. Let me see what I have. I have a little dauber thing. And let me just get a paper towel and let us do this. Let's just get some of this pink chalk paste right here. And let me just dab it onto the paper towel. And then let's kind of pounce it up here. Oh, I should do cheekies too. I should definitely do cheekies. Oh yeah, so that's a great idea. Thank you for suggesting that. Just a little bit in there. Let me get a little bit more for the other side. So these are just the little round daubers that I use for cheeks. And I'm just going to pounce it in there, in the ear. I'll do the cheekies too. Okay, let's do cheekies. Okay, I'm trying not to get a lot on there. Less is more. Okay. So just a touch of pink for the cheeks. Okay. All right, can you see it? I think you can see it. I didn't do it very dark. It's actually really light. Okay, all right, I think we're done. I want to hang him off the front. Oops, I got to put the tail on. Let's glue the tail on. Where's my glue gun? My glue gun is coming. Use your window to put it on. Oh, great idea. Great idea. I'll grab the window thing. Okay, so a little bit of a glue dot. Let me just wipe the end of that off. Little bit of glue. Unplug that. Press don't get your finger in it though. Okay. All right. Let me grab the window from Snoopy. So if you missed out, here's my Snoopy Hoppy Easter insert. Go out a little bit. So I got that done last night. I have 8 of them painted. I just need to do all the stenciling on all the rest of them. But yeah, this should fit right here. I'll just move. I'll leave that on there. I'll just take Snoopy out. Isn't that so cute? He's just so adorable. All right, and then let me try it. It should just sit right there. Perfect. I'll do it so that the tail's going through the window. Okay, I'm going to turn it around and I'll see how it is. It'll sit right there. I'll turn it around and I'll put you up to me so you can see. Look at how cute that is. Yep. So the feet just hang down just like that. So cute. Adorable, you guys. Yep, I left it long enough to tie under the feet. I don't want them too long. I think that's long enough. You can have them as long as you want to. It's totally up to you. It is your choice. I think it's cute like that. Okay, so if you're just hopping on, we did this too. So we did the flag. So I just have to find a holder for it. The flag will go on one of those metal holders and it can go outside. I love it. I love it, guys. All right. Okay, so he could go right off the edge of my table. I'm going to go out and I'll show you. You'll just see all my stuff around. But, oh, there we go. So he's got his legs off of there. Look at all my junk. All right. Okay, guys. All right. Well, that's it for today. I got my little tree. I need to do something with that tree. All right. Cutie patooties. He can even just sit like that. So he could just sit like that. I'll put this back in. All right, guys. I hope you have a very fun weekend. Be safe out there. Super Bowl weekend. All right. And you'll be able to order this little cutie pie come Tuesday if you're a customer. If you're a designer, you can order right now. There's plenty in stock. All right, guys. I love you guys. I got to go clean up my mess and get my day started. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you for being here. I love you guys.